Welcome back for another monthly update. We're out here on Lake Keowee, and I tell you one thing, you can really tell the kids are back in school because here we are just across from Warpath Landing behind me, and not a soul. I went out in a jet ski just a little while ago and rode around, and there's nobody on the lake during the middle of the week on this beautiful day. It's 91 degrees, not a soul. So for all you folks out there that may be retired and you're looking for a quiet place during the week, Lake Keowee here in the last day of August, beautiful place. Let's start out by talking about the numbers for the year. Interesting because this year, let's start with homes, waterfront homes on Lake Keowee. Right now there are 242 homes available, and the average sales price of the homes available are $1,033,304. This year there have been 68 sold waterfront homes for an average sales price of $715,474. The highest is sold in the market. There's been one house that sold for $3 million in the Cliffs community. So that one, $3 million is probably one of the highest sales ever on Lake Keowee. Maybe the highest. I need to check that. Average days on market, 194 days on market. And if we go back and compare the numbers to 2009, there were 56 sales in 2009. So 2009, 56 by this time, and 2010, 68. So we had an increase of 12 more sales this year. But the numbers you really want to look at, I guess, average sales price. This year, $715 and change. Last year, it was $682 and change. Average days on market. Last year it was 199 in 2009. This year it was 194, so about the same. The only difference that I really see here is that last year the most expensive house that had sold this time by now was $1.9 million. Now if you take out the $3 million sale, the average sales price for last year at $682 is almost identical to this year, because if you take that one sale out, the average sales price would be $681. So really the numbers are pretty flat as far as that goes, although there have been an increase in transactions, so that's good. I know Matt spent a couple of days this past week doing an analysis of the market, and again, we've all seen it from 2004, went up, peaked up into about April, May of 2006, and it's steadily gone down since then. It's been flat, and it started to head up just a little bit here on Lake Keowee. So for all you folks looking for the bottom, that could certainly be the first indication. Now, will it get busier this fall? It's probably not going to get busier. It's probably going to be flat until next spring again. But again, the numbers have gone up. 12 more sales by now, from last year, over last year. And if we look at lots, pretty interesting story there. In 2010, there have been 49 waterfront lots to sell this year for an average sales price of $249,154. Now, available lots right now, waterfronts, you've got 486 available waterfronts on the market. The average days on market for the sold properties was 173, and we've got just over $12 million in volume this year as far as sales. Interestingly enough, you go back to the same time last year, there were 26 waterfront sales, so big difference. This year, we've sold 49. Last year was only 26. The average sales price, though, last year for those 26 lots, $461,731. Average days on market, 299. So the lot prices just from 09 into 010 have dropped 44% on the lake. So that's an impressive figure, really. I never really talk about Lake Hartwell, but I thought you might be interested in this. Lake Hartwell, for 2009, had, as far as lots, 9 waterfront lots sold between January 1st and August 31st for an average sales price of $117,811. In 2010, they went from 9, they've jumped up to 13 waterfront sales, and that is a huge lake, folks. The average sales price, $82,523. Now think about this. Lake Hartwell is 44,000 acres. Lake Keowee, 18,500. So it's 2.5 times the size of Lake Keowee, but yet this year Lake Keowee's had 49 waterfront sales, Lake Hartwell only 13. And you say, well, why is that? Well, I think it's the proof in the pudding. Lake Keowee is a much prettier lake in my opinion, I guess. You've got a deeper lake, cleaner water, mountain views. And the other thing, again, you got to remember is that this lake can only go down 7 feet. So if we're getting into a drought situation and the lake's going down, Lake Hartwell may be down 25 feet, and a lot of people can't use it. And this last drought, I think, showed that. So people that maybe owned on Lake Hartwell trying to get rid of their properties and then move over here to Lake Keowee to get a little bit better situation as far as water depth. Let's talk about the homes. In 2009, there were 44 sold homes on Lake Hartwell. Average sales price $365,000, $396,000. This year, 61 sold homes. Average sales price $336,000, $224,000. So there's been 17 more waterfront home sales, but an 8% drop in pricing there. And then overall, when you look at the lots, last year at $117,000, this year to $82,000, a 30% drop on that. So again, folks, these are just the numbers. You understand what's going on. If you ask me today, you know, yes, I think we're at the floor. I think we're starting to creep up. I think as we move into next spring, that's going to be great. And I think, you know, if again you look at the numbers, there's definitely been an increase in transactions. So people are realizing that, hey, we're in the bottom of the market and now's a great time to buy. Again, call your banker. Look at the interest rates right now. You can't get any better than what we've got out there right now. I mean, we've seen 75, 100-year lows on interest rates. That's incredible. So take advantage of it, folks. A couple of things I want to talk about as we go into Labor Day weekend. A lot of people are looking at vacations. Folks, all our rentals are full. So, you know, for this weekend, if you've got a home that you're not using it, and you want to make a little bit of rental income, give us a call. Call Rick Miller, our property manager, because we're doing a great job of getting these homes rented. And if you're looking for homes, maybe this fall coming up for Clemson games, or just want to come here and enjoy a day like this, give Rick a call, and you can call him at the office at 864-945-0370, or call him on his cell, 864-784-9977, because we've got some great opportunities there, you know, to put you in our rental program and help you collect some money on that house that maybe you're just not using right now. So let us know about that. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Actually, in 2 days, we've got South Carolina playing, I guess, Southern Mississippi on Thursday night. And then we've got Clemson going against North Texas this weekend. I think both teams will certainly start out with a victory, but we'll get to see just how good our teams will start out the season, and hopefully they'll both go undefeated till that last game of the year. We'll see how that works out. But if you've got any topics, again, that you want us to talk about, let me know. Email me at mikeroach@topgunsrealty.com, or give me a call anytime, and I'll be glad to respond to any requests you may have. What a great day. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I've got a couple appointments this weekend, so I'll be at the game Saturday, but I'll be working all day Sunday, and you know, that's okay, because again, with weather like this, you got to expect people to be coming to the lake to get out here and get a part of this beautiful, beautiful place. Again, have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you next month. Enjoy.